Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. First off, the Shelton weather report. Even though it didn't rain much, if at all, yesterday, I still did not go out walking. So I thought about it, I was close to it, and then I didn't. So I actually feel kind of bad about that because exercise is good. So, thumbs up for that. But still, I heard what I thought was rain earlier outside. I'm not sure. It looks rainy, and I think I can see water on the leaves out there. Not sure. Plus, my glasses are filthy, so I need to clean them. I mean, they're bad. They're terrible. They are thoroughly awful. Thumbs up for that. So, first to start off, I have a couple things written down on my topics list, but number one, oh boy, because this was a joy. This morning, what I thought was my microphone was making noises. How odd. Just a little tiny sound, like an electronic interference sound. And I kept listening, and it would sound like it was coming from the mic. So I unplugged the USB mic, and I plugged it back in. Now, I do that all the time. All the time. It just happens. Because if I have voice mod running and then I want to turn it off, I have to unplug the mic and plug it back in to make the sound system work. So this morning I did that, just to make sure that that weird sound wasn't coming out of the mic. Unplugged it, plugged it back in. It had to reinstall the microphone driver for whatever reason, and that destroyed everything. I'm having a minor issue with my computer locking up occasionally when I first boot up, and so that happened and I had to restart. And when I came back in, everything was broken. Everything was broken. It could not find the sound input mapper for the microphone, so voice mod wasn't working, the microphone wasn't working, nothing. It was just silenced when trying to record anything, anyhow. So hopefully things are going to work otherwise, because I had to uninstall voice mod entirely and then reboot the computer again. So that took, I got in here like 5:40 and it was 6:15 before I was able to really get started with my day, because I was busy trying to make my computer work. So that was fun. So no playing around with the voices, because I had to uninstall Voice Mod Pro. I may reinstall it just because I like playing around with the voices. We shall see. I mean, I paid money for it, so it's just, that was special. And of course, for whatever reason, Windows will occasionally just go through and change the recording levels on the mic. If you go on Windows down into your little notification tray, right-click on your little speaker thing, you can go to your sound properties. And I go to my sound properties, go to the mic, hit additional properties, because good Lord, it takes forever to get to anything anymore. And you can adjust your various properties on your mic, like your recording levels. Occasionally, for whatever reason, it'll just nudge itself down to like 94. And then I'll have to turn it back up, because I didn't figure it was going to do that. Or it'll drop to 80. Or like today, glad I checked it. It had dropped down to 50. There's no telling when or why or what. It's just Windows will go, yeah, let's drop it all the way down so that if he tries to record. So that's fun. Anyway, though, life is life. Taking another look at my list here, because there was more things that I wanted to talk about just because of silliness. This one is the silliness one. Last night, I was getting ready for bed. Now, I've mentioned that I live on the second floor of the building that we rent. This home that we rent here. All of the first floor has the living room, the dining room, kitchen, there's a bathroom, stuff like that. Second floor is just rooms. And so my bedroom's over there, and it's a corner thing, and so there's one window that's just space. And for whatever reason, while I was thinking about various this, that, and the other, but just while getting ready for bed, I'm usually doing a lot of thinking about my Cosmic Horror Pantheon. And I was just rattling between happy and friendly things, and then I suddenly thought, as I looked to the side while I was getting my shirt off, looked at the window, and for whatever reason, it flashed into my head. I went, wow, I'd probably really freak out badly if there was a white face in that window. Normally, that sort of thing would just go, yeah, I bet I would. This time I went, oh my God! And I felt a shock of cold fear. And I had to laugh at myself at the same time, because, of course, why am I having a shock of cold fear? There was no face in the window. It was just a thought of, wow, wouldn't that be scary if? So why was I suddenly freaked out? And I mean, my body freaked out. It was harsh. So I was laughing at the same time as just going, what is happening? Why? So for like 2 minutes, I had to, all my hair on my body everywhere was just straight up. And I had to fight with this feeling of, oh, there's something horrible there. But there was nothing horrible there. There was nothing. I mean, there might have been a burst of low frequency sound. If you have extreme low frequency sound, like happens from pipes or air conditioning, trucks on the road, extreme low frequency sound does horrible things to your system. Not horrible things in that it hurts you, but it gives you a sense of palpable dread and fear. It can make you see things. You will feel like you're being watched or haunted with extreme low frequency sound. So I must have gotten hit with a sudden burst from maybe a truck driving by somewhere. Hard to say, but it was fun. And then, like I said, it was only about 2-3 minutes and then it was over, and I had no issues after that. Like I said, I was laughing at myself because it was such a dumb thing to freak out about. Thumbs up for that. And I changed my sign. Yay, I want to start doing this more often. So, yeah, I mean, I was doing it daily for a while, but the stress of what's going on. So, joy. Let's see what else I have done on here. Oh, yeah, I did watch a video just this morning. There is a huge problem on YouTube right now. There's hijacking going on. There's companies out there that will say, hey, we want you to advertise our product. Will you do it? Check out these links. Here's our product. You go there, you download the thing. It takes over your system, it takes over, reads your passwords, hijacks your YouTube account, changes the password, and then starts pumping out garbage on your account, and you can't get to it anymore. Well, now there's another one. Apparently, if anyone has ever seen those, hey, great video, want to be my friend? Comments? Do not engage with those except to eliminate and destroy them. Those are a bot, yes. People that interact with this bot have their channels hijacked. Somehow this bot is able to bypass all of the security. There was this one person who did a in-depth look at this bot because there's a channel that it's all connected to, and this person's channel is just growing massively and hugely because everybody that engages with this thing becomes a part of the bot network. You lose account. You lose access to your account. This person that interacted with the account while making the video of, hey, look at all this weird stuff, hijacked because they interacted with it. It goes in, it reads all your videos. It can even leave comments on your private videos. And it takes over your account so you can't get in. And then it uses your account to flood his videos with engagement and send out other comments. So it's great. Do not interact. When I first started noticing these things, I just started blocking. Not just removing, blocking. And thank goodness I did. So, danger, stay away and be careful. Hopefully YouTube is going to get this one fixed up soon, because good Lord, thumbs up for that. And then, of course, I had mentioned that my computer keeps locking up when I boot up. It's fine after it boots. I just, for whatever reason, when it boots up occasionally, it will just lock up. Like this morning, it locked up again. I thought I was doing okay. I was like 2 or 3 minutes past it had been booting up and running, and then I was going to comment on a video, hit reply, and then everything locked up. So I had to turn it off and turn it back on. Usually that's fine. Like 2-3 days ago, it locked up. So I turned it off, turned it back on. It got to the welcome screen, locked up. It had never done that before. So that was fun. So I turned it off and turned it back on. And this time it was going through the post. You know, the power on self-test where it does, you know, it's an Asus motherboard with the Asus BIOS. So it goes inspiring inspiration, you know, persistent perfection. It locked up during that. So that was fun. Luckily it hasn't done that since, but I have no idea. So pretty soon I'm going to have to reinstall Windows. Luckily you can reinstall Windows over the top of Windows, so I don't know if that'll actually fix the problem. Because there's another thing too. I use Chrome, and Chrome syncs itself, if you have an account, with the Google servers. There is a potentially unwanted program, a PUP, in one of the extensions that I have on Chrome. I run Malwarebytes periodically to check my system for bad stuff. It always goes through and it eliminates those possibly unwanted programs because they can do bad things to your system. And then I load up Chrome and it immediately goes, oh, that thing is gone, and downloads the potentially unwanted program back onto my system. So I got Malwarebytes and Chrome fighting. I should figure out which extension that is and kill it. Someone in the comments, I leap around just with no rhyme or reason with my speaking. Thank you for putting up with the way my brain works. Someone in the comments had mentioned that, you know, they are a new viewer and they don't really know a whole lot about my Cosmic Horror Pantheon, and so they'd really like to know more because it does sound interesting. I do need to talk about it more. I mean, it was a good 6 months ago when I went through and I talked about the various names. And since then, I don't really go in depth. I just mention bits and parts on the assumption that, of course, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, then you don't. So the other day, I talked a bit about the multiverse. What I need to do is just like do an entire series on just the Cosmic Horror Pantheon, or just do like one big video and then just refer to that. But we shall see. We shall see. And life is life. I tried to do a video for my game channel yesterday, but was unable to because I had fallen asleep, and so my motivation, whenever that happens, dies. But also, one of the smaller reasons that I don't do reaction videos and a lot of things like that, the smaller reason is that producing videos that I don't get paid for is fun, but also I hate the fact that I need to chase clicks and views and get paid, because I need to get paid for my videos. And so, like I say, one of the small reasons for not making reactions is I do a reaction video, I don't get paid for it. In fact, every single day there's always copyright claims on all of my past stuff coming up. So I can't afford to make videos that I don't get paid for. I've been trying to monetize my game channel, and it's going nowhere. I am never, ever, ever going to get any monetization on that. I'm lucky if I get 50 views on a video. So I'm just producing stuff that I'm not getting paid for, and that's not good. The channel isn't growing. The number of subscribers stays constant, and the amount of views that I get is, like I say, about 40 to 50. So I may just be stopping that one again because I need to get paid and I'm not getting paid for that. I mean, I don't want to go homeless, and I like eating, and I'm somewhat desperate for not dying, so thumbs up. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, or different. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you so very much. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count an American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, brain damage from alcoholism, untreated ADHD, and more, I'm lucky I can remember anything at all. Getting better all the time, but still. Gothboy Cleek, thumbs up and thank you. Stig1104, greatly appreciated. Camille Weezor, I'm nowhere close, but thank you very much. And my kitty is meowing at things in the window. Teparanga Hiramaya, I'm nowhere close, but thank you. Kyram Boss, thumbs up and thank you. John Smith, greatly appreciated. Ice Damon, good to see you in the comments. And Kathy Kitskat, good to see you in the comments as well. Avi Agarwal, thumbs up and thank you. Pelos Enelculo, thank you. Christopher Thomas, greatly appreciated. Jade Fire, I like the name, and thank you so much. Aaron S., greatly appreciated. Venemerm, greatly appreciated. Little Neiman, greatly appreciated, and thumbs up. We have Denial, good to see you in the comment. Sean C. 557, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, good to see you. We have Christopher Ward, thumbs up and thank you. Russian Timing, good to see you in the comments. And then we have Ollie B, thumbs up and thank you. Kiwi Crossing, I like the name. Colin Reisenauer, good to see you in the comments. XIXIX, Logan X, IXIX, it's a palindrome of sorts. Thank you very, very much. And then Made in Canada, thumbs up and thank you, each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thumbs up and thank you so very much. It is greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. Excuse me. Ugh, carbon dioxide is trying to escape from my tummy again. And succeeding. Now let's see, where was I going? Okay, but if you wanted to help me out financially, but you didn't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below if you wanted to check that out. And if you wanted to help me out, but you didn't want to send money, I have an Amazon wish list link with things like hamster food, cat food, hamster bedding, silly things, not silly things. If you could check it out, that would be very, very cool. And my sincere thank yous for everything Potatotron. That would be very, very cool. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very, very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. Oh, that was terrible. Hit that bell. There we go, a little bit more rolling and deep. That would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now to the literal end of time. Very cool. Well, I have this video. I have a video to edit and render, I hope, for this channel. I'm still unsure about whether or not I'm just going to call off my game channel. We shall see. But still, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. A definite thumbs up. And take care and try your best to sleep. Don't worry, during these hard times, people are having difficulty sleeping everywhere. It's not just you, you're not alone. Just do your best. We can make it through this. Take care.